The coffee shop lesson. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because today, we're brewing up something truly special. You know, sometimes the biggest life lessons don't come from grand adventures or deep philosophy books. They often pop up in the most unexpected places. For me, one of the most profound insights I've ever gained came from a simple, everyday coffee shop experience. I call it the coffee shop lesson, and trust me, it's a game changer. Imagine this: a few years back, I was feeling a bit lost, a bit overwhelmed by everything. My career wasn't where I wanted it to be. My creative projects felt stalled, and I just generally felt like I was drifting. Sound familiar? I'd often find myself seeking refuge in my local coffee shop, not just for the caffeine, but for the comforting hum of background noise, the smell of roasted beans, and honestly, just a place to escape my own thoughts for a bit. One particular morning, I was sitting there, nursing a latte and scrolling through my phone, probably comparing my life to everyone else's highlight reels on social media. You know how it goes. I was feeling pretty low, consumed by all the things I hadn't done and all the things I should be doing. I was focused on the big picture, the massive, daunting goals that felt miles away, and it was paralyzing me. Then, something happened that completely shifted my perspective. I watched the barista, Sarah, whom I'd seen countless times before. She was always so focused, so calm amidst the morning rush. A new customer walked in, looking a bit flustered, and ordered an incredibly complex drink, a triple shot, oat milk, sugar-free vanilla, extra foam, exactly 140-degree latte with a caramel drizzle that had to be just so. I honestly braced myself for Sarah to roll her eyes or get annoyed. But she didn't, not even a flicker. Instead, she just smiled warmly and said, "Absolutely, I can make that perfectly for you." And then, she got to work. She didn't rush. She didn't look stressed. She systematically went through each step, grinding the beans, steaming the milk to precisely the right temperature, pulling the shots, adding the syrup, and then, with an almost artistic flourish, creating the perfect caramel swirl. Each small action was executed with care and precision. Watching her, a light bulb went off in my head. She wasn't focused on the daunting perfect latte at the end. She was focused on each individual step. She wasn't overwhelmed by the complexity of the order. She was mastering the process. She made it look effortless because she had broken it down into manageable components and given her full attention to each one. It hit me then, right there in that bustling coffee shop, my problem wasn't the size of my goals. It was my approach to them. I was trying to leap from where I was to some grand, finished product, and getting stuck in the middle because the gap felt too big. I was seeing the perfect triple shot oat milk latte as one giant, impossible task instead of a series of simple, repeatable actions. The coffee shop lesson taught me that success isn't about some magical overnight transformation. It's about consistently showing up, focusing on the very next small step, and executing it well. Whether it's writing a book, starting a business, learning a new skill, or even just getting through a tough week, it's all about breaking it down. Instead of thinking, "I need to write a 300-page book," I started thinking, "I need to write one paragraph today." Instead of, "I need to build a successful YouTube channel," it became, "I need to plan out one video, then record one segment, then edit one transition." Just like Sarah wasn't making a coffee, she was grinding beans, steaming milk, pouring, and then drizzling. Each step was a small win. This seemingly simple shift in perspective changed everything for me. When I stopped obsessing over the finish line and started celebrating the mini milestones along the way, the journey became not only less intimidating but actually enjoyable. I found momentum. I built confidence. And slowly but surely, those big, scary goals started to feel a lot more attainable because I was consistently making progress, one carefully crafted step at a time. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being present and persistent in the process. It's about giving your best to the small tasks that accumulate into something significant. Just imagine what you could achieve if you approached your biggest aspirations with the calm, focused dedication of a barista crafting a custom drink. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by a big goal, or simply lost in the shuffle of life, remember the coffee shop lesson. Break it down. Focus on the very next step. Give it your full attention, your best effort, and then move on to the next. Before you know it, you'll have brewed up something truly amazing. What's a small step you can take today towards the big goal? Let me know in the comments below. If this lesson resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights and inspiration. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep brewing your best life.